One, two, three, four. That was fantastically beautiful. Thank you very much. Memories to let go. Dreams will never change. But these moments, they will stay.
Between making you cry, making me smile, we can make it to the end of the world.
Some good things gotta go. Some bad things will never change. Between making you smile and making me cry, we can make it to the end of the world. Between making you cry and making me smile, we can make it to the end of the world.
Roads we can't control, games we'll never play.
Crosses made with gold, worth the same as the ones we made.
Oh, in a breath of time, we live, we die, and it's love that remains.
Between making you smile and making me cry, we can make it till the end of the world. Some good things gotta go. Some bad things will never change. Between making you cry and making
sort of look like each other. I kinda wish that they'd be more diverse. Contours, everyone's just some contours. All their insides are obscured. They don't want me to see, well, that's fine, guess I'll let it go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Live Community Review Sunday edition. Thanks, everybody, for joining. I'm very happy to be here. So for everybody joining, this is a live event we do here in the Indie Music Feedback Discord group. You can join the group with the link in the description. If you're on YouTube, definitely encourage you to join this awesome community. And so what we're doing is everybody gets to share a song and we will give feedback in real time on your music. And so you can request any kind of feedback you like. Let us know a little bit about your song. So when it's your turn, have something ready to say and let us know. Just let us know a little bit about the song, like where you are in the process, if you're still writing the song, or if it's finished and you're mixing, or if it's already released and you're just looking for feedback. in general. We can do any of that, and just let us know what kind of feedback you're looking for. So if you're mixing, we can help you with mixing, or if you're still writing and are not even close to mixing yet, just let us know that, and we can help with the writing process. And for feedback givers, we just ask everybody keeps it constructive and helpful. The whole idea here is to help each other get better at the whole music thing, and to help each other finish and release more music in general. So just it's okay to be critical with feedback and to have something you disagree with or whatever. Just, try to frame it in a helpful and constructive way. And yeah, that's the whole idea, is everyone helps each other get better. And yes, Fakwa and Cariad, we can switch places. I will do that, no problem. And so yeah, the other thing we ask is that everybody sticks around the whole time and gives feedback for every song. So just don't drop your song and then leave. We need everybody to stick around the whole time so that everybody gets feedback, and that's what makes this event so great. So that's the most important part. So anyway, I think we are ready to get started. And first up today we have Zell. And let me switch. All right, Zell says, I'm still in a rut creatively, so I don't have anything new or even any major updates on old stuff. Might as well do what I did last time and spread some more Christmas cheer. Yes, please. Amityville Christmas is a remix of Eminem's Amityville that was on my Christmas remakes tape that I released 2 years ago. It's an old already released, so I don't really need any feedback. Just enjoy the music and vibe. The YouTube link to the full tape is below. I checked it out after LCR last time, and it is really, really good. Everyone should check out this mixtape. The whole thing is really good. Anyway, here is Zell.
Sweet Jews for Jesus.
I'm pissing myself.
What the fuck you think you doing?
Mentally ill from Amityville. Accidentally kill your family still. Thinking he won't, goddamn it, he will. Mentally ill from Amityville. That's why the city is filled with a bunch of fucking idiots still. That's why the first motherfucker popping some city is killed. That's why we don't call it Detroit, we call it Amityville. You can get capped after just having a cavity fill. That's why we're crowned and murder capital still. This ain't Detroit, this is motherfucking Hamburger Hill. We don't do drive-bys, we park in front of houses and shoot. And when the police come, we fucking shoot it out with a tooth. That's the mentality here, that's the reality here. Did I just hear somebody say they wanna challenge me here? While I'm holding a pistol with this many calibers here. Plus a registration, it just made this shit valid this year. Cause once I snap, I can't be held accountable for my actions. That's when accidents happen. When 1,000 bullets come at your house and collapse the foundation around you. When they found you, when your family in it. Goddamn it, he meant it when he told you. Mentally ill from Amityville. Accidentally kill your family still. Thinking he won't, goddamn it, he will. Mentally ill from Amityville. Mentally ill from Amityville. Accidentally kill your family still.
All right, nice way to start things off. Thank you for going first, and that was great. Definitely 'tis the season, and yes, like I said, I really enjoyed that whole mixtape. You do a really good job of lining up the vocals with the instrumentals and just hitting the vibe perfectly, and like your change ups, and like Billy mentioned, the bit crushing on the bells sounds super cool. Yeah, I just really like that. Great vibe. And yeah, thanks for sharing, and thanks for going first, and thanks for giving us Christmassy stuff, holiday-ish. All right, so next up today we have JW, gonna bring us some metal. Which might be our only metal track today. So thank you for representing the metal scene here at IMF. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure this will be our only metal track today, which is pretty rare. All right, so JW says, hi everyone. This one's called I Hope I'm Home in Time for Christmas. I need feedback on the mix. I've been working on it for a few weeks, and I think it's close to being done. Just gotta adjust the levels. Thanks. All right, here is JW.
Peace for all.
so fucking glad we'll forget what we were said. I hope it don't for Christmas. I hope it don't for Christmas.
All right, that was really epic. Another Christmassy one. Awesome, love it. And yeah, so about the mix, I think this is the best mix I've heard from you so far. So that's awesome. I think the drums stood out and the rhythm guitars were mixed like really, really well, I thought. And I thought the main thing was kind of the vocals. Somebody mentioned the, like, you could compress them more, and I think that I agree. I think they're the one thing that kind of is jumping up and down in volume just a little bit here and there. So I think like more compression on vocals, but I'm somebody who compresses the hell out of vocals, like 3-4 compressors and a limiter. So, you know, take my advice with that in mind, that I like really compressed vocals. So I'm not sure how much metal does that compared to like the genres that I do, but yeah, I do think vocals could use a bit more. And then I think when you have the lead guitar in the middle and the vocals at the same time, I would like scoop some of the lows out of the lead guitar so that the vocals have a little bit more breathing room. And that was my thoughts. That was my mixing thoughts. But yeah, like I said, I think it's just the best mix I've heard from you yet. I think you're improving a lot, and yeah, that's awesome. It's great to see. right, awesome. So next up today, we're gonna have Cariad. Okay, Cariad says, hi y'all, this is an unreleased track from a few years ago. Keen to know if the lispiness on the lead vocal stands out to anyone else, and general feedback overall would be ace. Thanks. All right, here is Cariad.
I was strong on a sail about till you rocked my boat and I fell out. Knew my course, not a glitch inside. Then you walked into my life, and now there's no way to escape this high wind inside my world from crashing into your shore. And there you'll find me sitting here admiring, and all the while you're smiling, knowing I am yours. And my heartbeat steadies when our eyes meet, and there is no denying I am yours. So here we are, traveled wide and far to a world unknown. We dare to discover. Given the chance, if we should take it from the beginning, I'd do the same again, over and over. 'Cause there is nowhere I wanna be if you're not there. 'Cause I don't wanna ever let you go. And there you'll find me sitting here admiring, and all the while just smiling, knowing I am yours. And your heartbeat steadies when our eyes meet, and there is no denying I am yours. And our heartbeat steadies when our eyes meet, and there is no denying I am
All right, that was a bop. I loved that. That was a really good one. Yeah, I think great song, great recording, great mix. Everything is really, really good. I heard like a few words that were like a little bit lispy because I was listening for it, but like I forgot to listen for it in the first like minute and I didn't really notice it. So I don't really think it's a problem. I think if you want, we could try doing that re-essing thing with it again and just kind of like turn up the S's a little bit. So I think that would be good for that one because it was very minor and it was only because I was listening for it. So I don't know if it really even needs to do anything to it, but yeah. But yeah, I think it sounds great. I don't know if I would mess with it. I think it's pretty damn good. But it's a great song, and I don't think that, I guess maybe if it got 1 million plays, somebody might mention it, but 1 in 1 million. Okay, so next up today we have Eno. I'm downloading his track now. There it goes. All right, Eno says, "Sup everyone, new track I just started cooking today." Nice. Okay, so it's still early days. Song is called Different Places. All feedback welcome. And as per old Eno, I ripped it straight from the DAW, so let's dissect it together. All right, here we go. Here's Eno. Man, that's so good. I can't believe you just wrote that today. And you have already a full arrangement already. And yeah, that was great. Yeah, like the only thing I would say is like bring a lead vocal up front. Because they were all kind of like atmosphere-y. So I would just like add a lead vocal right on top that's like in the middle and a little more forward. But yeah, damn, that was really good. It was already like mixed really well and everything too. I love the bass, especially in that one. And I think it has like the vocal melodies are very much like in your like style, I guess. You have like a certain melody style that I pick up on, and this one really fits into it really well in a good way. And yeah, so great new song and amazing work throwing that together. All right, awesome. Yeah, really good one. Thank you for sharing that. And yeah, you're on a roll lately. Got a lot of new songs coming out. It's awesome. All right, so next up today we have Billy. Let us know what you got today. All right, Billy says, hey y'all, hey y'all, already released this one because I got bored of working on it. I redid the vocals and changed some of the effects on them. Everything else is the same since the last LCR, so feedback on that would be delightful. All right, we'll focus on the vocals. Here is Billy.
The strings call my name. Keep your ground on the roadside you've been climbing. You're still alive again. You see, I'm stuck between the duality. I'm inhabiting a soul that my body won't let breathe. And now I'm stuck inside, twirling my curly hair to the road's blade. If only there were human true, I could say. Now the bottom of power corpses their agenda needs. Until that day I'll stake a whimper until Gallagher's goes. instead I'm looking at heaven. Because the concrete roads calm my insecurity. That I'll never be worth anything except from making money. Unshackling ourselves from this comfy misery. Bring the earth back to heaven, where I feel like home, not a company. Falling out of my bars, making friends, not enemies. Those that hear hell bells in the middle of we sing.
Yes, that was great. That was amazing. I think you nailed it now. I think you nailed the vocals. They like fit the vibe perfectly now. I think last time they kind of stood out a little bit, and now they just like fit right in with everything else. And I hate to like pigeonhole it, but it totally sounds like it would be like the theme of The Wire or a show like that. Like, just like nailed that vibe. I just remember how the vocals sounded last week versus now, and they're like locked in. So like the vibe of the vibe and the tone and stuff. I could see like more verb or delay on them possibly, but possibly, I don't know, something to think about at least. But yeah, I think it sounds great. I don't remember if you had those stops towards the end in there last time, like that line about money and then it like glitches out. Like that was really, really cool. I can't remember if that was in there before, but really liked that part. And then it like glitches out about 30 seconds later again, and I thought that was great. It just kind of like kept things like interesting, kept you on your toes, I guess, as opposed to just like repeating the exact same thing that happened before. So yeah, just a great track overall. Everything is awesome, and I really like everything about it. It's great. Okay. All right, awesome. So next up today is Maple Leaf. Okay, and they say finally something new. This song actually started out as a loud and hyped dubstep song, but I liked the outro of that enough that I pulled it out and turned it into its own song. That turned into this, the song that I really wanted to make to begin with, before all of that random genre exploration. It feels blessed to me in a way, and it's undoubtedly my new personal favorite. Awesome. Also, Midjourney really cooked on the cover image, but I've commissioned an artist for an official release later. Good for you. Any thoughts appreciated. I zeroed in hard on the mix for this and also made some cute arrangement decisions. All right, awesome. Here we go. Here's Maple Leaf. All right, that was amazing. I have to agree. I mean, I haven't heard your whole catalog to say, but that was really, really great. And I can see how you can say that's one of your favorites. Honestly, it sounded like a producer who was like really into what they're making and just like letting it sing and like be cool and sound really good. Which I think are like the best tracks, is where it just like you find like such a good sound and groove and you just kind of nail it, and you are just like you know, it's almost like you're trying not to ruin it almost, instead of like these ones where you're like trying so hard to make something work. It's like, oh, let me just like not do too much to ruin it. And I think this was like the perfect case of that, where you had the perfect sound and you just nailed it. And did like exactly enough to make it like a full song and arrangement without like killing the groove or wearing the groove out or anything like that. I think it was really, really, really well done. Really good arrangement. And yeah, it did not clip. It clipped the stream a few times. So y'all probably heard it clip a little bit, but it wasn't clipping on the source. But I noticed actually the moments it clipped on the stream where you had like the crashes or the downlifters going, like so those maybe could be too loud. They sounded fine, but I noticed those are the moments that it was clipping the stream. So those might be like kind of pushing like maybe like too many lows or something in those moments. But that was just something interesting I noticed, so I thought I would mention that. But it sounded fine. It sounded great. And yeah, the source didn't clip at all, but it was just clipping the stream. So yeah, it's funny how the effects can like all of a sudden just like throw a mix way off. You're like, what the hell? Okay. Anyway, but yeah, that was really great. It sounded really, really good. You should be very proud of that one for sure. All right, beautiful. So next up today we have Papa Wheelie. All right, so now that Single Saturdays is over in 6 days, I've got a new path forward. Quality over quantity. I'm also going to be diving more fully into the lo-fi verse. This track is called Rise and Shine. Any and all feedback is welcome, but I'm looking specifically for feedback on the mix and effects of the vocals. Pretty inexperienced with vocals and any and all non-musical elements. Please be as picky as you please. All right, awesome. Here is Papa Wheelie. All right. That was really great. Really great. The keys were the highlight for sure, and the bass. I like the drums too. The vocals, I would say I liked the treatment of them. I would go like a little bit less low frequencies on them. There's one spot in particular, it kind of like got a little bit full sounding, I guess. Overly like deep sounding, especially for kind of like a little light melody like that. I would scoop out most of the lows from the vocals. I really liked the keys when they first came in, playing that really playful part. It was like almost like Thelonious Monk type, like almost like random hits. I really liked that. That was a cool, really cool feeling and vibe. And then when the keys went into the more riff, the boop doop doop doo, I loved that part too. So I loved both things that they were doing, the more structured thing and the more loose thing. Yeah, really cool stuff. And the vocals, I think, are a great addition. I think they really add a lot for that, to add to that vibe. And it's almost like you wake up from a nap and like start whistling or something. But yeah, that was really good. All right, so next up today is Fuckwell. Let us know what you got today. Excited to hear what you got. All right, he says, hello. Most of you have probably heard this track already, so if you want to really go in on the details, you can. I added a new section at the end, which no one has heard yet. It's a bit rough around the edges and incomplete, and the transition isn't the best. I would still really appreciate some feedback on that part. That's mostly it. Give me feedback and I will be happy. We can do that. Here we go. All right, that was Fockwell. Yeah, that sax part is such a hook, and it's just like instantly heard it again. I was like, yes, here we go. But yeah, I think the new part at the end is great. I think it's a welcome kind of shift from the main groove. But I think it still fits with the main ideas and still flows really good. I thought the transition was fine into it. I thought it worked pretty good. It just flowed naturally into this kind of newer feeling, but then kind of came together at the end. I think it could come back maybe a little bit more to the main idea once more to close it out. So maybe extend it just a little bit longer, or like more direct change back to the main groove again. Something like that would make for like a very conclusive ending feeling. But yeah, I think the new part is a welcome change, and I think that is it is yeah, I think it's a good way to close it out and then bring, yeah, anyway, I think it's a good addition, and I think it was well executed. But I think that the end could be a little bit like tighter, I guess. Ooh, or a fade out, that would be cool too. Because the sax is like, I mean, the sax and the drums are the highlight, but like the sax is like the hook. So that'd be pretty cool to have it kind of fade out with just like the sax kind of repeating a line. That'd be cool too. All right, so moving on today, we have Koyomi up next. Okay, he says this is just a fun thing I am making on my phone because my PC's yet to return. It's an orchestral track. I want some feedback on composition. No dynamics, so it all sounds very static and still. Thanks in advance. All right, here is a phone composition from Koyomi. All right, damn, nice job for doing it on your phone and like hand putting the MIDI in. Yeah, that was really good. I liked the build, and then the part right after the build with the really full strings. That part sounded really, really good, and just like really like impactful. It was like surprisingly like full sounding without drums in that part. That was really cool. I think that part was really, really well executed. Yeah, I guess from there, let's see. So that was like a minute and 15. So I would find some way to like break it down and then build up into like another spot where the strings are like playing that really full part again. I think that would sound great. But yeah, great start, and hopefully you can copy that project over to the computer somehow when you get it back, so you don't have to redo all the MIDI. But yeah, that was a great start. Alrighty, so next up today we have Jordan. Okay, Jordan says, so this is a pre-mix track on my personal record coming out in 2025 called On Top of a Tall Building with the Sun on My Face. I tracked what I think are final vocals and haven't pulled it up to listen back, just kind of want to know if it's ready to go mix. Ready to go to mix. Right, okay, here is Jordan.
It's not full-throated, but it's on the cusp. It's a frantic, flashing feeling in my gut. Barely boiling, but not quite. Not death, but not unlike. So I breathe, count to 3. Is my tongue where it's supposed to be? Oh, it's the middle of the summer. Oh, but I can't feel my hands again. I'm in the middle seat, catch and release, trying to punch a hole through the middle of the summer, 'cause I'm alone and my hands are cold. There's a sickness creeping up my only spine. Is it gonna freeze? summer, 'cause I'm alone and my hands are gold. Pretty sure I'm gonna die.
Damn. That was so good. Okay, so yeah, the vocals are perfect. Definitely, you're done. You're good. You can send it to be mixed. Yeah, this sounds amazing. If you told me it was mixed already, I would have believed you because it sounds really, really, really good. But yeah, I see like the vocals are pretty dry as far as like reverb and delay and stuff, but they sound amazing. The harmonies are incredible. The different layers and the song itself is just so good. I love it. The instrumentation, everything is really, really good. Yeah, that is gonna sound amazing. Whoever's mixing this is like gonna have such an easy job because there's like so little to do. It's so good already. Yeah, this is gonna sound really good. I'm excited to hear this. You should definitely share this with us when it's finished. I would love to hear the final thing because it already sounds incredible. So yeah, that's gonna be really, really great. Really great. It already is. So yeah, I think that fit perfectly between like 2 or 3 genres, with like the kind of genre bending that you want to do. So yeah, that was really, really, really well done. Okay, so next up we're gonna have Why I Oughta. We'll go to YouTube for this one. Okay, and they say happy day after solstice, everybody. This is Threnody for a King. It's a lament for Pyrrhus, the Greek general and king, after he kicks the bucket when a large piece of pottery is dropped on his head from a second-story window during a street battle. True story. Anyway, I brought it to an LCR around 18 months ago, and over time I've refined and remixed it. I'd like y'all to lend me your ears for one last listen before I add it as the closing piece to my first album entitled A Pyrrhic Reverie. Please listen particularly to see whether the stereo separation works well and whether there are any artifacts that sound weird. Of course, all other comments are welcome too. All right, awesome. Here is Why I Oughta. All right. Nice one. That works really well as a closer. I think that'll work really well to, closing piece to your album. I think that'll work really, really great to close things out. The beginning, I was thinking it sounds kind of like muted and reverby, but then it came in with like these really bright elements in the middle, and it was perfect. It kind of like woke up your ears to these bright sounds, and then they were kind of sprinkled in towards or through the rest of the piece. And I think that was great, but like, cause then there's like bells came in and something else. So I think that was great to kind of spice in these bright elements on this kind of dark and like moody track. So but just like the flow of it and everything was great, and I think it works really well as a closer to kind of like bring the energy to a finality, I guess. But yeah, no, I thought the picture for that one was great. That would make a great thumbnail for YouTube, because the look on the kid's face and then the book, I think it would work perfectly as that like cheesy YouTube thumbnail. So you got that part nailed on that one, for sure. I was like, what is Eno talking about chess algorithm? I was like, oh, the YouTube algorithm, right? Yes, a view into my madness. The algorithm has no idea what to do with my many diverse interests. All right, so next up we have Zeron, who joined after we started, but it's great to have you today. Thank you for joining and sticking around the whole time. And let me switch over to SoundCloud. Okay, and they say, hi, this is a release song of mine. Feel free to give some feedback as I'm experimenting with this kind of style in the future. Heart of Time is an electronic instrumental piece, captures the essence of joy, nostalgia, and togetherness that defines this special time of year. Awesome. Excited to hear this. Here is Zeron. All right, that was a banger, a Christmas banger, a holiday banger. Yeah, that was really great. I think the production is really good. I think you do this style really well, so definitely you should keep doing it. The only thing I really heard that stood out was there was like some bass notes were kind of a little bit too strong. So I guess just like compressing the bass a bit more or something. Just something to watch out for in the future, but otherwise I think it was mixed really, really well, and had just a great, the song itself had a great flow, and I really liked the wintry elements, I'll call it. I think it added a lot of just kind of like a certain vibe to the track, but it just had this great uplifting feel throughout it, and just really nice to listen to. And I wish all Christmas music sounded more like this. That would be a lot easier to go shopping this time of year, or to be somebody who works in one of these shops if you get to listen to this kind of stuff instead of some of the old tired stuff. That would be amazing. But yeah, I think this is great. I think it would work well not in the winter too. Like this wouldn't sound like cringy Christmassy. It sounds normal, like normal music. So yeah, I think you did a great job of bringing those like wintry elements without hitting you over the head with it. So yeah, that was great. Thank you for sharing, thank you for joining. And we've reached the end, so I'm up next and last, and I have not started a new track, so I don't have anything new to show you, but I have one that I finished that I'm going to show you guys. This one, I ended up titling it I Know Kung Fu, and I made this edit from The Matrix to go with this song. So here's a little video and just a fun like instrumental fight song that I made specifically for YouTube. So here you go.
I know Kung Fu. Show me.
Round one. Fight!
All right, there you have it. Call that one I Know Kung Fu. That was inspired by this 90s track called Kung Fu by 187 Lockdown. I doubt anyone has heard that, but just a little song that like popped in my head that I wanted to try to like make a tribute to. So yeah, thanks for listening, thanks for the feedback, and thanks everyone for joining Live Community Review today. Great music today, great feedback, and good vibes. So thanks everybody for joining. Thanks to Bax and Volps for running IMF and keeping this ship running. They do a lot to do stuff behind the scenes, and we really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks everybody. We'll see you next